When you come to practice, be ready. Let's go 3 rhythm and throw. Get up there. Don't get tight, don't get tight. 3 and a hitch. I don't think people have any idea how many hours and time you have to put in to be a successful quarterback. Time, 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 time. What we want to do is try to give them what it would be like in a college training camp, preseason training camp experience. You want to be big time, you got to be big time. We're keeping score to see how much we can get you to improve in just a few days. Been described by many who know sports through and through that it's the hardest position in all sports to play. Many guys play the position, but the NFL players and coaches talk about how they can't find enough guys that can, be quarterbacks at that level. It just tells you how hard it is.
If you want to get to that next level, you really have to put in the time to study your opponent, to find the little tendencies, because there's great athletes over on defense these days.
I don't think people have any idea how many hours and time you have to put in to be a successful quarterback. And even at the middle school to high school level, it's not necessarily an NFL. Let's throw that out of it. Just to be a successful high school quarterback, it's tons of preparation. You want to be big time? You want to be big time? You want to be big time, you got to be big time.
What makes a good quarterback is leadership and just, to lead by example and just to get his guys behind him.
Toughness, poise, patience, leadership, consistency.
The 4 inches between your ears is the most important thing about a quarterback, because you have to make the decision in that amount of time. And 3 seconds might seem long in the film room, but 3 seconds on the field is just snap.
I know Joe Montana would, if there was a bad snap, whether it was his fault or the center's fault, he would always take the blame. He's the leader. It's my fault.
You got to read the defenses. You got to know where everybody's going to be. You got to get the timing down. You got to be able to walk up to the board and draw a play when a coach gives you a defense.
You got to blow them up with your eyes. You got to maneuver them with your eyes. You got to, if I'm going to go dig, I got to get them to think I'm going to go over here, and then, man, right at the last, I'm going to go. But the only way I can do that is I got to know where the defense is at. In these camps, we've had Josh Freeman, Rudy Carpenter, Rhett Bomar, Matt Barkley, Terrell Pryor, Dane Chris, Jake Heaps, Austin Hinder, Dax Garman, Cody Keith. And we've had all those guys are Division I football players. Could you imagine adding 85,000 or 100,000 to that deal and having 4 guys coming at you? You got to be ready.
If you want to take that next step, then I think it's vital that you come to camps like this.
Knee level. There you go.
Starting when you're 10, 11, 12 years old, no matter what age it is that you decide, yeah, I really want to get as good as I can be, then these camps are vital.
Because the more comfortable you feel, the more you're going to, the more efficient you're going to be, and the more productive you're going to be. It's about productivity. Well, what we want to do is try to give them what it would be like in a college training camp, preseason training camp experience. To let them know, to let them be coached by guys who are coached in college or played at a high level in college, and give them an experience of what they would know. They all want to. They say that's what their dream is, to be big-time Division I players. Just to let them know, hey, what the expectations are, the time demands. Just give them some kind of a little shot of it, a little taste of it, and see if they really do want to do it. Play this game with your feet. I think anytime you compete, you're competing. And where do you fit in that? Some showed that they were a little higher level competitors than others. And some guys that I think they're really quality quarterbacks didn't do as well.
From the 20, Cooper in motion. Elliott stays in the block, and Montana throwing in the end zone to Clark. Touchdown!
The thing that really made Joe Montana tick was that he was really competitive. And you know, he wanted to win at whatever it was, pool, backgammon, it didn't matter. I mean, Joe Montana wanted to always win, and he would work at it, put in the extra time when it came to football. And he'd be the guy going home with stacks of film. Anybody that followed Joe Montana's career has seen, you know, the catch game where he somehow threw it perfectly. We practiced that play over and over and over, and he would always throw it either too low or way over my head in practice. Well, in that game, with 3 people bearing down on him off his back foot, he puts it in the exact spot where it had to be. And you know, to me, it's not only talent, he's a magical player.
Welcome back, everybody. It's now time for the DeBartolo Sports University Skills Challenge. Quinn Shanbauer from Heritage Hall High School in Oklahoma City is going to take us through the obstacle course, half-road agility technique. It's all about footwork and movement and endurance. Let's go. Show us what you got. Going to take a drop from underneath the center first, five in a hitch. Going to half-roll move through the bags, high knees, show his agility, stay under control. Going to flash for the star drill, a little pocket presence drill. He's going to keep his heels up underneath his butt, show his balance so that he can be ready to throw or move in the pocket at all times. He's going to get around there and he's going to go tap that cone and hit another drop and then slide in and out of the pipes. Just another pocket presence drill to show that he has balance and can throw the football. It looks like to me he's wearing down a little bit here. All right, another little half row up over the top of the hurdle of the dummies. Over one more, throwing on the move, hit the red. That's what we want right there. That's a good job. Tristan Threet from Kansas City, Missouri. Been training with us for 2 or 3 years. Guy has great talent. Got great feet, can really do it. Under control, Tristan. Balance. He'll eat this star drill up. Great feet. Pushes from the inside, weight on the inside of his knees the whole time. That's how you do it. Great pocket presence. He's even jumped up and got him an NFL ball. He's already playing in the league. Pipe drill, he's going to stay thin. Shows his feet. Look how he stays square to the line of scrimmage on that. Over the top, left foot over. There we go, got us a yellow. That's what I'm talking about. He's had some training.
Obstacle course was very windy. It was very challenging. Towards the end, there's like a jump over the bags, and so you're running through there and you're getting a little tired, and then you have to make sure you clear those bags.
All right, Shane from Wiregrass is going to be the next guy up on the obstacle course. Let's let it go, man. See how you fit against the big boys. Balancing that star drill. Eyes up, eyes up. Got to see the coverage. Tap it and get a good slide in and out of those pipes. Play with your eyes up more. Hit it on the move, hips at the target. Ooh, got him hitting some black. He wore out to me, looked like the end of that drill.
The first one was real hard. I was super tired after it, but it was fun, you know. I think the jump at the end was the hardest because, you know, you run in, get through, and you got to jump over that, the wall. Well, I think that was really hard, and it kind of, at the end, your mechanics kind of lose it at the end, and I was fortunate enough to make the throw.
John from Cardinal Mooney High School, Youngstown, Ohio, from all the cradle of the coaches right now. It's on you, John. Gonna be a sophomore. Dad was a great player at Cardinal Mooney. It's one of the top programs in Ohio. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Got to stay thin here. Keep your shoulders towards his, there you go. Stay thin in the pocket. Sliding with his feet. Got to get over the hurdle. Get the left foot going over the bag. Oh, he missed. He had the wrong foot in front. Just barely hit the sign.
When I went through the first one, I wasn't really expecting all that energy to be pulled out of me. Just keeping a good pace. And then the star drill really buckled my knees a little bit as I kept going.
Raekwon Johnson, Plant City High School. up next. We call him Tiger Woods of this camp. Let's go. Hit it. He's talking noise about how Florida was going to win this event. We'll see. Got to be under control. He's kind of a rookie to the star drill. We'll see. Push with your back foot. Always looking over your left shoulder. There you go. Pipe drill, get you dropped. Don't have to stay thin in there. That's the way to move your feet. Always stay skinny in the hole. I like it. Can he get over the hurdle? Oh, he did. Left foot over. Hit the black. I don't like y'all's chances.
It was fun. I've always seen that on the NFL scouting combine and stuff like that. I always told myself I want to do that one day and try it and stuff like that. And to finally do it, it was great. At the end, kind of got tired and it affected my throw, and you can see it.
Quinn Shambauer, one had the helmet cam on a while ago, showing the drill. Now he's running the drill without the camera. Look how much faster he can go. Flying around, great pocket presence, great feet, great hip control. Watch how thin he'll stay in the middle of these pipes. He's always got to have his feet set where he can throw. Left foot. Got him a yellow. Augie the Dog DiBiase. Nice High School, St. Augustine, Florida. You ready? Let's do it, man. Augie's been training with us since he was a 6th grader. Will be one of the top recruits in the country. It's all about being under control. You got to be able to throw the ball at any time. That's what all we're doing. That's all it is a pocket presence drill. Just being careful not to make a mistake. Stay thin on the pipes. Okay, he's controlling his feet like a boxer. I don't think he can get over it. Oh, he did. Left foot over. Oh, on the blue, not bad, not bad. I like the chances, pretty good. This group's pretty good here.
The hardest one had to be the first one where there was, the star drill and weaving through the cones and jumping over the bags, just because it was a pretty long thing and it took some good endurance, but you also had to, keep your fundamentals and do everything good.
You can see the passion in some of them's eyes. You can see some of them's classroom work ethics, and then how that translates out there on the field. And when those guys that can do both, then you say, hey, that guy's going to be a little different. It's going to go for the 50-yard throw. You better set your feet. Just be smooth. Play this game with your feet right here. Let's go.
He's a real funny guy, knows a lot about football, and I'm blessed that he passed down all his knowledge on to me.
What I tell you, don't you kid about this fat boy. He coach, man.
I know it.
Let's go, come on, man, let's go. Yeah, all right, now let's do it, right?
Yes, sir. When I first met him, actually, I was kind of nervous at how he'd be, but as later in the week, week went on, he really cool, calm, collected guy, he knows the game of football.
I'm just watching your technique. To me, there's no dead feet there. I like that.
My head went down at the end.
Well, what's up with that? Is it way too much on the left side or what? Is your brain a little heavy over there or what?
He's a funny guy. When I first got here, he made a joke. He was like, why'd you show up late, huh? You're signing your contract? It was funny, and he's a great coach. From the first day he came in and did analysis on the video from yesterday, and just how he picked apart what you do exactly and tell you exactly what you're doing wrong, and it's amazing.
Jonathan's going to walk us through the target and distant throws. Nice. First one was the 15-yard throw. Now we got 25 yards here. It's all about how you get your front foot down. Got to be level. 35. 35-yard throw. Got to set his feet, drive. Oh, he says he'll take the shot at the 50-yard sign. Taking a shot at it. Threw it 45, but didn't hit the sign. Tristan Threet, Kansas City, Missouri. Nice. 25-yard throw. Stable your head. Stayed on the target. Didn't finished up with his legs and stood out. All right, hit the 35-yard sign. Local Wiregrass High School. 10-yard throw, nice shot, hit the yellow. 25-yard throw, hit the edge of the red, nice. So, it's gonna go for the 50-yard throw. You better set your feet. Get your eyes on the target. Nice throw, hit the sign. How did it look? Pretty? If you'd have stayed down, you'd have hit it better. John from Youngstown. Nice. Take the completions. Eyes up, John. 25-yard throw. Hit the blue, I like it. 2 out of 2 on the targets. Taking a shot at it. Threw it 45, but didn't hit the sign. Still about the technique we worked on all week. It's all the same. It's no different. Raekwon from Plant City High School here in Tampa. Wears his Tiger Woods hats every practice. It's all about the style. Gonna go for the big one from the start and just barely missed. Yes, it did. You gotta stay down on that. You gotta keep your head stable if you're gonna go for that big boy. Looks like he's gonna go for it 3 times in a row. Oh, he squeezed that one to death and it told him the whole way. Is he gonna go blank on this one? Wind got him. About the time he swung his club, the wind got him. Sorry, Tiger. All right, car wash. You can throw it hard, but can you throw it straight? Nice, bullseye at 15. Taking completions. Double hitched. Double hitch got him to the blue. 2 out of 2 on the targets. Threw it deep, but threw it a little wide.
It was a lot of competition, you know. Coach D said don't be in a throwing competition, but you know, you can help but, you know, try to outdo the next guy. It was fun but tiring, you know. It was harder than what it looked.
Q-Dog Quinn Shenbar, Oklahoma City. We got to have it on the last drive here. Looks like he's going to go deep. Not only that, he's going to hit, oh, he threw it over the top of the sign. It was fluttering a little bit. He's going to go deep again. This one's going to hit it. Oh, it's over the top of the sign too. It's got too big of an arm. Oh, hit the top of the sign. The top of the sign at 45. Ryan Williams from University of Miami taking us through the century throws. 100 yards of throws, 7 throws. Got 60 seconds to get it in. He's hit 2 bullseyes in a row. Nice balance, nice throwing. Now he's showing us why he's at University of Miami. At the who, you, let's go. Turn around, coming back the other way. Hit the fade, the back of the end zone. Good. Little skinny throw on 5 rhythm. Now he's going to drop it in the bucket at the very back of the end zone. Get to the bar, low sign, post. Now you showed us why you were at the U. That's good. It's good, man. about let's use some techniques we worked on all week. One little 5 and hitch throw. Nice, bullseye. Good. All about using your legs. Deeper throw. Looks good, blue. How about a red? Got a chance. We're right above it, gold. Gonna throw the 38-yard fade in the end zone. Stay on your target. Nice ball, dropped him in. Skinny throw, 5 rhythm. Get out of your hand. Nice ball. All right, now we're going to the bucket. Got to stay your head on the target. This is where you guys who track the ball can get you. Out to the right. Ty from Wesley Chapel. Good ball, good Ty. Keep the ball down. Oh, and hit another red. Gold. Hit 3 of the 3 so far. It's a big. This is the big test right here. Ah, black. Barely touched black. Fade though. You better stay on your target. Good. Right here. Skinny throw. Throw it right along the hash. Squeezed it. How about the bucket? No one's got it in there yet. How about you? No chance.
Well, I'm left-handed, so I have to look at everything backwards. Like if someone's doing something right-handed, I have to look at it backwards and do it differently. So that was the hardest part for me.
Wesley from Jesuit High School here in Tampa, Florida. Well, they get to aiming it here. They're just cutting it loose and throwing it. Ugly but points. Nice fade throw. Better drop it in. Bucket of chicken. Not today. Not today. Oh, right on it. Oh, gold. A lot better control this time. Red, throws not too big for him. Easy control, good balance. Good. About the bucket, my man. Little to the right, probably about the right distance though.
I've gone through a gauntlet through USA National Trials. I tried it out of the team, and it was nothing like the one out here. This was so much more professionally organized, and it was a great experience just because you get to compete with your guys that you've been hanging out for a week and really showing what you can do, and I really enjoyed that. And what they've got us doing was all the fundamentals, but in a faster motion, and timing us and putting us at targets, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, you know, I think they competed really good. I think it was something exciting for them to do. Something different. You know, when you've been grinding 5 days of practice, you know, they got tired legs and tired arms, but they all enjoyed it. But I think they did good. I think it was great. I think the nation beat Florida, though. This is probably one of my favorite groups. You know, they were at least, they were very tentative. You know, they hung through the rain at the first part of the week, and you know, through indoors and the other things, and very patient and put in the time. And I really enjoyed this group of kids.
Atlanta and Texas and Oklahoma, and just to see, you know, football is played different all over the world, and there's different levels of talent all over the nation, and just to have that all in one camp it was great.
gives me an idea of what it's like in other states, like how competitive they are. Shows me how competitive I can be against them.
I thought we had a good group of kids, a good mix, a bunch of guys that are really want to be better at the game of football, and it's important to them, and that's what makes a good quarterback school, is the fact that you have guys that it's important to. You got guys that have carryover and want to answer the questions that other guys aren't able to answer yet. So it's been good. It's a competitive environment, and we're all here competing, which is good.
Coach D says you have to go that extra mile, and that's a tough thing to do. So I think here they help you get there.
If you want to get good at this trade, you better work at it. Better study your trade and work at your trade to be good. But you made a real commitment. We had a lot of good work here this week. A lot of great classroom, a lot of good help, all right? I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I hope they take home the idea of what it's really going to take to be the quarterback that they say they want to be. And the other thing is that they enjoy doing the plan and put in the time for this position, and so that they saw what a little bit of it takes. You know, I hope they carry that back with them and keep working on the things, because a lot of things we taught them, where you can carry it home with you and work on them. And hope they do that and continue working. Hope they all have great football season this year.
Grind on 3. 1, 2, 3. Grind.
All right, let's go, y'all.
Give me a ball.
Gotta get a ball.